You know what time it is. It's time for Hot Topics Talk Radio TV. Hosted by Toni Breedlove and Yvonne Baker.
Hey, y'all, in my Texas accent.
Oh, God. I had to go grab the bottle. Oh, my God.
If I had a glass, I'd tell you to pour me some.
Shit, girl, I'm ready to drink from the bottle. These motherfuckers.
Oh, she's starting to slur, y'all.
Lord have mercy. Y'all need to pray for me because I'm this close. If you know me and I say I'm this close, it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
No. And I don't want to offend, the white folks that listen and watch. But some of y'all white folks, y'all better learn. Y'all better learn. Anyway, hello, black people, white people, brown people. Welcome to
It's going to be a show tonight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I forgot to put the topic in. Hang on. One moment, please. It's called alcohol, the cure all. Hang on, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy.
So you all that are in the chat room that are saying hello to us, hello and welcome.
I'm doing as much as I can with what I'm working with today.
Well, you do that. And then, sorry, we are a few minutes late, but, we had to.
Hey, Steph.
We had to go over some things.
Yeah. Tonight, Yvonne is my therapist.
Me first, Stephanie. I asked first.
I'm actually trying. I don't think you guys can see this, but I thought, that should be good. It's Gallo. Was it Gallo Sweet Apple? This is how much I got left. And I only got home at 5. Oh, shit. I'm ready to turn up.
Don't do like me. I said I was going to turn out.
Oh, what's up, Miss Wilson? Oh, my God. What's up, Hooter?
Hey, Charlene.
Tracy Ledette, what's going on? How you doing? Haven't seen you forever. Hey, y'all got any jobs over at Keolis?
Girl, please.
I'm ready to get the fuck out of MV. Fuck them. Yeah, you in for tonight.
I told you. I forewarned you.
But you know who you blame it on? You blame it on my employer. And I hope one of those motherfuckers are listening and watching. That's where I am tonight. Okay? Fire me. Let's just take me out of my misery. God damn it.
Hey, Toni, you know what? You need some sex. It's a cure-all.
Girl, if I have sex right now, I would kill a man. Right next to the bed would be a casket, so I can just roll his ass. Shit. Motherfuckers, they just driving me crazy. Just got it. Let's go. Hey. I'm like, shit. It's a night, y'all.
It's a night. It's on and pop. It's gonna be on and popping tonight.
It's a night. So tonight's topic, and I don't know where Yvonne comes up with this stuff, and I should stop asking.
Please don't.
I really should, but I want to know why this topic. The cure-all?
I have no idea.
Where did it come from?
It came from a light bulb in my head.
Oh, dear God.
I know, huh?
Let me take a drink.
That's
One moment, please.
a drink. Don't guzzle. Uh-oh.
All right. Let's do this.
Shit, you make me want to go get my bottle.
Go get it. We got time. Y'all don't mind waiting, do you?
No.
Wait.
It would not be right for two drunk ass women out here tonight.
Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Ooh. We're going to get through it, though. Wish you could come back. I wish I could come back, too. One day, I'm going to get on here, and I'm going to tell you why I need to come back. I need to go back in any place, anywhere. Hell, whoever's on here, if your job is hiring, recommend me. I'm out. I'm ready to go. Oh, my Lord. Pump them and dump them.
That's right.
That's what I need to do.
Whatever that means. Pump them and dump them.
Chris? Yeah, I'd kill you.
He's talking about now. He's talking about your other comment, Toni.
Yeah, I know. You would be dead as a doorknob right now. Coming and going at the same time. I will kill you right about now. I don't think that any man should be near me right about now. You will be humping at your own risk.
Yvonne, you know that there must be a message behind these two topics then.
It has to be. It has to be. You're right. You're right. Oh, dear goodness. I changed my mind. That sounds pretty good. Really?
What a way to go.
Right?
Could he have a smile on his face?
Yeah, never thought you could do both at the same time, but you could. Talk about an adventure. Girl. No, I don't need an OnlyFans page. Look, I need a cure to some shit that's going on in my life right now. Okay? I don't know if it's sex because I don't think sex will do it for me right now. Well, it might. Let me think about it. Yeah, it might, but it might be harmful. I would have to display a warning sign on my tutu. Look. This is what happens when I come home and drink. This is what happened. These folks are making me drink. Damn it. Tracy, don't you go back and tell nobody at Keola's hell I'm trying to get a job there. Stop spreading that rumor.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, let's get into the topic. I'm ready. Hang on. Let me post some more. All right.
I'm ready. Lord, she had a whole gallon of. That's a gallon, right?
No, this is what, a fifth?
I don't know.
Shit.
A liter?
I can't even read right now.
750 liters?
Oh. Well, you know I can't read small writing. Look how small it is.
I can't even see it.
Me either.
I wonder why.
Oh, Lord. Charlene says danger. Warning. Yeah, right across my tutu. Yeah, that shit is hazardous.
Oh, my Lord.
Gonna change the name from Hot Topics Talk Radio to Hot Mama Talk Radio. Hey. All right. We can do that. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. So let's
No,
get
you
into
killing
the
us.
huh?
You killing us.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling the truth. Some
Your
people
eyes
just don't
got
want to.
tight.
Really?
Yes.
Mess around and lose an eyelash. Oh my God. Oh my God. So leave me alone, y'all. So we can do this damn show. I'm too young to be hearing this. What? Don't make me. Don't make me, James.
Well, since I don't know who James Thomas is.
That's the one that was, I told don't spread that rumor. We had a entanglement.
Well, how old is he?
I don't know.
Well, he said you his baby mama. So.
Shit. Anything come from this making a baby? Shit. It's a fucking miracle. It's a miracle. Come out and be like this. Dust. It'll be a dusty baby. Oh my God. Oh.
You know what?
What?
This is on our page. It says a comedy show.
I know. Hell, ain't nobody even saying nothing. They just laughing. Look. This is what we got coming in. Look. See that? This is what folks think of us. See? See what I mean?
You know what? We need to get paid for this.
You think? Okay, all y'all send your money in. Where they gonna send it?
You said where?
Yeah.
Oh hell. What's that site called? Send it to PayPal. I got a PayPal account.
Let's do one of those. What's those? What's that site?
GoFundMe.
Money. Yeah.
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Go fund my cooch. No, I'm kidding. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me tonight. Okay, it's not a good look because I'm really in a bad mood. I really am.
She really
Let's talk about sex. All right, let's talk about sex then, because Charlene's ready to talk about sex. All right.
That's right, Charlene. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you.
To hornyashell.com.
Make 2 accounts on that. Hey,
Wayne Mount. What's going on? Don't you go back to work and tell nobody about this show. Well, no, tell them about it. I'm ready to make a change.
I think you missed some, Wayne.
You got a Cash App? Yeah, I got a Cash App. Look for my name. Send donations now. So who is giving out this sex cure? That's what I want to know.
That's what we both want to know.
I thought you froze for a moment. I was like, what the hell?
No, you did.
Okay, well then I'll see you at work. Put in an envelope, Wayne.
Oh shit.
God. Okay, so let's get into tonight's topic: sex as the cure-all. So when I start writing up the it's hot as hell in here. When I start writing up the show, because I didn't have anything much to go on. Because when you put it in there, this is how you always surprise me. Like, surprise, you're part of a porn video. It wasn't as bad, but you're trying to tell me that I need to have sex.
Well, at least
as the cure-all. That's what I thought too, until you said, oh no. Help me out here.
You are going in and out. We're having a thunderstorm here. You thought it was alcohol.
Thanks, Wayne. Oh.
We're having a thunderstorm here, so I might black out.
Okay, so when I got the description, I didn't know what. Do you hear me?
I do that.
Okay, when I got the description, I didn't know where I was going. But then I thought, okay, so sex as a cure-all, because I was watching this little video too that I sent you, and it said that, you know, when you're even in a form of depression, an area of depression, people use sex to feel better. And I'm like, shit, I need to be out here again. Depressed. So is that what you meant when you say it's the cure-all for all these different things that we got?
Well, not for you. I wasn't referring it to you.
Oh.
But I mean, if the condom fit, then wear it.
Oh my God, Yvonne's freezing.
Is everybody out there?
I know. I see you now. Charlene says she don't know if it's a cure-all, but it's a great start. That's what I say.
And it's a great finish. It can be a great finish too.
That's what I say.
Yes.
That's what I say. I turned 54 on the 4th. I'm ready, but not to die. Why not? Don't you want to get closer to God? I'll send you there. He told me to get him on the main line. That's a temporary band-aid. When those dopamines wear off, you're back to square one. Yeah, you're right. But, okay, so Yvonne.
Yes.
I can't imagine sex being the cure-all if someone between the two of you, the relationship goes out and cheats. And then that's got, you know, you've got this issue in your relationship and you're going to use that as a cure-all?
Not when it comes to infidelity. Hell no. Nigga better get out of my face. That's what he better do. But, you know what? My thing.
Me either, Steph.
Is if you haven't, one thing you don't do, you don't go to bed mad. And
all right.
You either Steph what?
Dang it. You keep freezing.
See, you keep freezing on me. One thing, you don't go to bed mad. So what's the next best thing is to have sex, get it over with. And I mean, you know what? It may not last for long, but it lasts for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wake up with a smile on your face.
Sometimes you could. You can't cure shit till you use that. Use that you did to. Oh, okay. And I guess to address what the thing that pissed you off. That's true. That's very true. But do you think that people that are having financial issues, when money is the issue, do you think that they have sex more because they're having financial issues to kind of like cope with the issue of financial instability?
You know, stress, financial issues. I mean, it's something that, okay, so financial issues, no, you can't. No, you cannot. I mean, you can't cure sex, your financial issues with sex, but it is something that's going to take your mind off of that particular thing for a little. It's temporary, yes, but sometimes we need. Sometimes we need that little bit of escape. Hopefully, it's a couple hours.
Cece say you better cure what you did first, or they will be curing you in the ER. I'm with you.
Well, like I said, it depends on what the situation is.
I'm with Cece. Our sex instincts are God-given and should be enjoyed responsibly. Okay. But I'm not responsible in most times. I don't want to be responsible. I just don't. Good sex tends to make people forget real life problems.
Yes.
It don't erase the problem. It distracts you from it. That's true. Because a lot of people will use sex as a distraction. You got that right. You got that right. I can't even think about sex if my financial house. CC. I'm struggling. Oh, wait. No, that's not CC. CC's killing me.
That is
Because you know
CC.
what? I've
She
been
can't
drinking.
think about
so
sex if her
I
financial
can't
house
really
is.
figure out what she's saying. Cheryl Kid, what's going on, girl? I haven't seen you forever. Forever. What up, Trey? Why y'all communicating with everybody in the room? Oh, I know you ain't the only one that had wine. No, I haven't, I'm sure. Because I know somebody's drinking far bigger things than I am right now. Because I was trying not to go into my crown. Because it's a weekday. And I'm trying to get to work. Damn it. Anyway. So.
Hey, Cheryl. I am so lost.
Me too. Because you keep freezing. Try
You
and
do
go
too.
out. Really? Try and go out and come back in. Because your camera is like really, really fuzzy. And I'm thinking that it's the bandwidth.
I told you we're having a thunderstorm here, so that could be it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Oh,
Wayne
yeah,
drinking
Wayne.
on some Hennessy.
Yes, Wayne.
Man,
Yes. Wayne, you the man. Bring me a glass with Coke and ice, please.
Right? All right, so I'm going to keep you company until Yvonne jumps back on. So I don't know what the hell we talking about tonight. Sex is a cure-all. We trying to get there. We are. We're trying to get to the topic.
Did y'all miss me?
We did. You were gone so long.
I know.
Jeez. Ages.
Where's Wayne? Where's Wayne with the Hennessy?
There's Wayne with the Hennessy.
So what time you gonna be here with the bottle, Wayne?
He said we were both frozen. I don't want to be distracted. Well,
you know what? When it comes to sex, honey, distract me.
I can't get it for any other reason.
We can come up with a solution once our minds are clear, and we can both think. If we have that type of relationship, then we'll come up with a solution, even if it's going to rob a bank.
Okay. So, welcome back.
Well, thank you. I'm waiting for Wayne because I want to get where you are.
Man. And that hit quick. I got a little left. I hope I can't get up in the morning and go to work. Yvonne, freezing. Let's see. Solutions aren't always available. Sometimes all you can have is a Band-Aid. That is very true. So people using sex as a Band-Aid, doesn't that make them, I don't know, like a sex addict? Does it? Or is that something different?
I don't think it makes you a sex addict.
I mean, if you're using it as a Band-Aid for everything that is not right, you know? That's what I think.
Well,
whatever, Wayne. I don't want to go to work. I want to pass out and sleep through the alarm. Hey, that might work tomorrow. Charlene says, no, it's not a sex addict.
I just think
But
it is sex. Okay, sex is something that it is a cure all. If you have, I was listening to that video. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, whatever you're thanking me for, thank you. But whatever. So I was looking at the video, and it was can relieve high blood pressure. I mean, sex can relieve high blood pressure.
I need to do.
And I haven't been drinking. I'm serious. I haven't. It can relieve stress if you're stressed out, and it don't have to be something that's financial. It don't have to be something that's you it's makeup sex and all that stuff. It's just sex is can cure a lot of things physically.
So, do you think it's true, or I don't know? Because I've heard that when someone suffers like a great loss, like a loss of a parent, and this is just what I've heard, not that I know by experience, but when
Right.
they suffer the loss of a parent or uh, a spouse, uh, God forbid, children, sex is that thing that makes them feel better.
I think it
And
just
it's a fix for the moment because
that's
they
what I was
want to
going to
feel
say. I
good.
think it's just a temporary fix, just so that they can get their mind off. Not that it's something that drastic. Your mind is not going to, get off of that, but it's something to relieve that hurt.
Hmm. Hmm. So Devon says there is not one person listening right now that don't or didn't have sex when everything was in direct order. That's unrealistic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, if we had to choose that, we only have sex when everything is perfect, then maybe sometimes those feel good moments, didn't actually feel good, if that makes sense. But then I'm talking through wine right now. Let's say Jacqueline Wayne said easy now. Uh, Jacqueline said it is a distraction from reality. Yeah, I would say that. And Cece said a coping mechanism. Some people use it as a coping mechanism. So Yvonne is gone again. So she's got this storm going on. Um, let's see. After my divorce, I had a whole lot of sex. Okay. So what was the reason for that? I mean, were you really trying to feel good, or were you trying to like fill a gap because now you're no longer with your wife? Were you trying to fill a gap, something that wasn't there because it was the end of something? So I mean, some people do that. They go out and they just have just sex all the time, to feel something that they hadn't had maybe in a long time. I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what it was, Chris. Tell me what it was. Cece said, I think people need to confront what's going on and stop thinking about diversions. You know what? A lot of people, I think, for the most part, would probably say, yes, you're right. I mean, I believe the same thing. But sometimes when you're talking about the diversion, uh, that's what makes them feel good for the moment. So it's not like, I don't think that they're trying to escape. I think that they're basically just trying to feel good for that moment. And I don't think that it keeps them from confronting the true nature of whatever the problem might be. I mean, I just don't. I was definitely feeling a gap. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, because something was missing and you were trying to fill what was missing. I mean, and it happens because when we have things that are life changing, things that are going on in our lives that can sometimes be detrimental, we try and fill that gap, and that's human nature. It is human nature. I hear you, but that's not a cure. That's rescheduling. It is rescheduling. It's putting it off for what you could do now, tomorrow, or today, or whatever. So it is rescheduling. I just rebelled. What do you mean you just rebelled? What does that mean, Yvonne? That's the time when you make the worst choices. It's okay to make bad choices every now and then if it's not hurting you. That's what I think. Hold on, you guys. I think Miss Yvonne is messaging me. Oh boy, she's saying that she can't get back in. I'm not sure why that is. We got to figure this thing out because we try and go against storms. We try, but of course, this is technology, so we do the best we can. And I know one thing: I can't sit here and talk to y'all for another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I ain't gonna do it by myself because I feel stupid. Sex can be used as an escape. Some people do use it as an escape. They really do. But then that becomes I think that becomes something that is dangerous. You're getting into a dangerous ground. Yes, Devon, come on in. Let me send there. Oh, she's back. Hang on.
I
You
think,
there?
yeah, I think so. You see me?
Devon was ready to come in. I was ready to send him that link. I'm gonna copy it just in
Change
case he
links?
wants to come in.
Because I
Huh?
think did you change links?
No.
Because the old one, the one I used earlier, it wouldn't connect.
Really?
Yeah.
No, no. You got a storm a brewing.
Yeah, I told you twice. It's a thunderstorm here.
So Cece said it does hurt you because when you come back, the problem is still there. That is
It
very true.
is. It
That is
is.
very true.
You know what? And that's just like people that drown
Hey,
their
sis.
sorrows. Hey Kim.
Thank you, sis.
It's just like people that drown their problems in a bottle. They can drink,
Mhm.
drink, drink, and drink, and as soon as they sober up, they still have the same problem.
Excuse me.
It's a temporary relief. It's not something
Mhm.
that's permanent because
Yeah,
nothing's permanent until you fix the problem.
yeah, yeah. I oiled come in. What? What,
What
Cece?
you did?
I mean, Devon, there's a link if you want to join me and Yvonne. And they have a damn headache.
That too.
Okay, y'all killing me.
Oh, okay, so now I wasn't referring that to Toni.
One moment, please.
Apparently,
Okay.
she don't know how to sip.
No, this ain't a sipping night. Ain't nothing cute about tonight. Nothing. So, so no, sex is not a. CC,
We have said that
you see all these typos in here.
it is it can be a cure, not a cure all, but it can be a cure for certain things.
Mhm. Yes, Wayne, it's wine.
And Wayne, don't you go back telling no rumors now.
I don't care. Go ahead, tell him.
No, I'm talking about what you drinking.
Oh, I don't care about that either.
Okay.
Tell everything.
In that case, what time you gonna be here for with the Henny?
Because I'm sure if you get to work tomorrow, Wayne, and you tell them by 9 o'clock, they'll fire me by 11. Go for it. I'm with it. Trust me. I'm with it. So had my wine already. Leave me alone. Here, have some more, CC. I got a little bit left.
Well,
This
I
is
want
good.
some.
Okay, you and CC can split this.
That
Not
ain't
much.
enough.
I know. I'm sorry. I was selfish.
Yes, you were.
Next month. Next month, what? You gonna tell them next month? Hell, I don't want to be there for a whole month. I die.
Yvonne, she already put up the link. Come on down.
Come on, Yvonne. Don't be scared. There it is. Go for it. Come on. Come on, Cletus.
It is hot.
You telling me? Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. Devon, really?
I can't even imagine you being nervous.
Really? Really?
Nervous or nervous?
I know, Wayne.
Oh,
So
come on. Hey.
We have to trade our favorite drinks. I tell you what. You bring a Hennessy and I'll bring some Crown. We can sit in my office and drink it.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to go over well. Come on, Devon. Stop wasting time. We only have.
He said he has plenty to add. So come on, Devon. What are you doing?
Good grief.
Where's that link again? It's in there. There it is. There it is. Come on, Devon. Come on, Devon.
He's coming.
We only have 20 minutes, Devon. Come on. Come on. There. That's Cece.
Hey.
Y'all acting up. What is going on over there? Leave me alone about my typos. You're not the only one that had wine tonight.
Girl, I'm like, what is she saying?
Oh, we had a rooftop mixer at work, so I've already been on wine since 5 o'clock.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I need to go out and just go get me some wine so I can catch up with y'all.
Exactly. That's what you need to do. I don't know what to take you too long for you to go get your bottle. There's my dear.
What's going on?
So, Devon.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you had a lot to add.
No, I was asked, what do I gotta add? I was just saying plenty. So I was
bring it on.
That. No, I mean, it all depends on what we was talking about. The last thing I remember us discussing was, what y'all were discussing was the fact that it being a cure, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's a cure. I mean, nothing's a cure. Cures are permanent. It's
right.
More, like I said, it's a distraction. Everything is a distraction. It's not meant to take no permanent intake on something that's a temporary, on a permanent situation. You got a lot of permanent situations that cannot be cured through sex. I get it. But it's the same reason why we go to comedy shows, why we go to movies, why we play the Xbox, why we do all these things, because it's to get that little mental escape.
I get that. I think that sometimes when people insert that, you make the problem worse. So.
Well, I mean, it all depends on who you're dealing with, because you can have people who enjoy that. I necessarily don't have to like you, but I can like having sex with you.
Nope, so that's close.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But you have men, and it's not just a guy thing. You have men and women. I know plenty of women that say, I can't stand this dude. I just enjoy having sex.
But I just need to get that monkey off my back.
That's right.
But, and I look, to not disparage or go against anything CC's saying, I hear what she's saying as far as it doesn't help the situation down the line. And I understand that. It does not. But for that moment, you got people that need that for that moment. Now, nothing I was reading what you were saying, Cece, about, things have to be, if things ain't like a certain way in your household, you can't look at a certain that type of way. And that's your right. And I understand that. But for me, I look at it like, if that's the case, a lot of times you won't be giving out sex to your man then. Because there's times. What's that?
That's why I get it. But I was particularly talking about, she said finances. I can't be doing that when I'm thinking about, oh shit, the mortgage got to be paid. The lights is going off. Somebody coming to get my car.
Yeah, but still there's sex.
Look, and to not again to not go against anything
That's
that
great, but if
CC
I
is
don't
saying.
have no lights and no car in the morning, I don't give a shit about that.
And like I said, to not go against anything that CC is saying, because I do understand what she's saying.
Of course.
But on the other end, the thing is, I promise you, at the end of the day, though you worried about those things, I promise you, y'all gonna figure it out. I guarantee y'all, because you can't tell me that that mortgage, those car notes, that light bill, that ain't been a problem before. It ain't just started happening.
Exactly.
So it's been a problem before, and then you're gonna do this, and it's like, yo, we need to stop stressing over these bills. Y'all can still love each other and stress over bills. But the thing is, yo, we need to stop stressing. You know what's a great stress relief right now? Boom. And the next thing you know, a lot of times stress can make you, not having stress on your brain can allow you to think clearer. So now you were like, yo, you know what? I didn't even think about that. We got that 3,000 saved up in that, or whatever the case. Because a lot of times when you're stressed, when you're bickering, you can't think logically because you're more concerned on the problem and the person than you are on the solution.
Exactly.
I agree.
I guess I have a one-track mind, because if I have a problem, I'm solution-driven.
But you know what?
Other than that,
but you know what, CC, you know what? Sitting there worrying about your mortgage not being paid, somebody coming to get your car, that don't mean it is not gonna happen anyway. So you stressing out about the mortgage, the car, the lights, and all of that. Then in the morning, your car still may be gone, and you done missed out on some good sex.
Yes.
I get it. I just, again, like I said, I'm a tunnel vision person, and I can't deal with distractions.
So basically, you can't do two things at once.
That has got to do with finances now.
So let me ask a question. Let me ask a question.
Even certain things, like I said earlier, like if we are in a relationship and you just pissed me off, there's no sex until you fix what the fuck you just did. Because
you've never had mad sex.
That's dangerous.
You've never had angry sex.
No.
Let me explain how that's
girl.
That's a dangerous game to play, though.
I get it, and when I say that, I think that it's not, because there's a fine line between denying somebody sex and using sex as a weapon. That's not how I'm like. Listen, we have a problem, and before we could get past this problem, there needs to be some kind of resolution. And you throwing dick, that is not the resolution, because you still did what the fuck you did.
Women offer if that's the case, women offer pussy as birthday presents. So I mean, like, if we going off that logic, like saying, hey, you just offering dick as a solution, well, you offering pussy as a present. So hey, I mean, I'm just saying, like, to me,
well, it is a gift.
It is.
Don't get it twisted. It's a wonderful, great feeling gift. It's a wonderful, great feeling gift. The only reason I said what I said was, I look at it like this: if you're in a situation where you have a man and you know what type of man you're dealing with, you know if he's trustworthy, you know if you can depend on him when you're in a crunch, you know what man you're dealing with. So by you saying, and I'm again with CC's situation about the bills, the mortgage, and this, you know if your man gonna make sure you straight or not. You know.
Yeah, you know that.
So worrying about certain things, if you know you got the type of man that's gonna say, yo, I know that stuff coming, don't worry about it, I got it. You know if you really
then if I got that kind of man, then we popping pussy on a handstand all night.
But that's what we're saying.
If you got me covered and I don't have to worry. See, and I think sometimes I had to explain this to a guy that I was dating. If I know that you got me and I don't have to worry about nothing, you will be surprised how loose and freaky women get when you do what the fuck you're supposed to do. And I'm sure, Toni, you can agree, right?
I've heard women say that as well. I've heard women say,
one moment, please.
I've heard a lot of women
say
will
drink to that.
You don't understand how reckless and how much you will get from me if I know I can depend on you, I trust you, and I love you. I've heard women say that. Now that's very well, that's true. My only thing is, what do you say to those women that don't have that type of mindset, that are just with the guy that I really like this guy and I can just depend on? That's it. Like, there's nothing else. Like we was talking about, going back to the bills. If the bills fall behind, that don't mean that man ain't dependable. So that's my question about if you can depend on him. He said, yo, I know the mortgage is a little bit behind and your car note is late, but trust me, I got it. Are you saying, yeah, I know he got it, but man, we about a month, about 6 weeks back, I should be worried about it. And here he come out the bathroom with a towel around his waist, like, yeah, so about that ass we was talking about on the phone.
No.
So
now you're talking about giving out pussy for shit that didn't happen yet. That's no.
Wait a minute. Okay, so wait a minute. So wait. So basically, what you just said, CC, is that you will reward him
once he comes through.
Now you're getting into prostitution.
That's what you just said.
It's a quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo. Yeah,
exactly.
Wow.
Is that right? I mean,
no, that's not right. But if he's saying, okay, that the bills are behind, and he's saying, don't worry, I got it, it's coming.
No, I mean, because you know the type of man you have.
Right, because if you know you got a solid dude,
you know you.
And if you say he's got it, then why the hell you still worried?
Look, right now, raise your hand if you've never had a past due bill. Everybody's had a past due bill.
Everybody's had a past due bill.
Exactly.
So that's what I mean. Like you,
but I still got mine.
Right, and I'm like, everybody got them. So my thing is, there's not one guy in this chat. It's not one guy that's listening. It's not one guy that's gonna watch this later on YouTube or Facebook or whatever that's gonna say, "Oh, I never let them all fall behind." And they're with women, and women know that. And the reason that they get it is because they know. I know if anything happens, that man is gonna make sure we straight. That's it. That's all. And I'm not gonna withhold. Hey, man, I know that mortgage 6 weeks back. Come with me with a receipt on that mortgage, then you'll get some ass.
Exactly. That's what CC said.
And you know what's gonna happen that whole time? That man gonna be like, I'm busting my ass. I'm doing all this in this house.
I'm
and
out.
You gonna put me on some type of payment arrangement? No,
he's
gonna be out.
On coochie rations. No, but my mind doesn't work that way. It's like I'm on a like I said, tunnel vision, and it's not always great. It's not always a good thing to have. I get that. And, there are other portions that like earlier you mentioned people having sex with somebody that they don't really care for, but they just like having sex with them. I'm not that person. Like, don't even fucking touch me if I don't vibe with you like that.
But we get vibes. Like we said, we get the vibe.
There's certain vibes you have with them, but it's not somebody you want to be with.
It's certain people that you ever had. Now, come on, let's be real. We gonna do this tonight. Let's do it. All right.
Let's do it. One moment, please.
Okay. Everybody listen or whatever. And that's true. I'm speaking truth, right? I ain't got nothing else left to hide in my life, right? So boom. Everybody has somebody that they said, this person, man, but that body or that face or that leg, it's something you like, yo, I'd crush this motherfucker, but I can't be with this person. Everybody's had that. It's not one person that, you know how we know we all had it? Because everybody had sex before and they not with the person they had sex with.
Exactly.
Boom.
Drop the mic.
Boom.
I don't know. I'm a different kind of person. Like
yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm a different kind of person, and for me too. It's been a lot of people that I've gone out with or whatever, but I'm one of them people like, you do one thing to me I don't like, you fucking out of here. I don't want to see you again. Don't call me. Don't look at me. You close.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. So, if he's like pissed you off so bad, but you know the D is good, and you're not getting D anywhere else that is as good as that, and he done pissed you. Hold on. And let's say 2-3 months go by, and you got that cuckoo itch, okay? And all of a sudden, it's like, what? You don't call him?
No.
Why not?
Close.
If that's what makes you feel good for the moment, why not?
I don't operate that way. I'm telling you, I went out with a guy. He said one wrong thing to me. He was closed. I seen him the other day. He said, "Oh, we gonna go out again? Never in your fucking life, sir." I don't even remember what he said, but I shut him down. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, so I tell you what. when you get to me and Yvonne's age,
You know what? Hey, to be
you
fair,
got to get as much as you can when you can.
to be fair, to be
Yes,
absolutely
Don't turn
fair,
shit down. Don't turn it down.
No, you know what? I know. I'm not gonna say that now. I have. At my age, I
Yeah,
have,
we turned it down, but
but I pick and choose when I do it.
that
well,
fair.
yeah, I mean, you would have to.
Right.
Yeah, especially if you're not with somebody and you're not, you're not obligated to give it to anybody. It's on your terms. It's when you decide.
It's always
Exactly.
on your turn.
Who you choose, you be like, God damn it, Keith, I hate this moment dude here, but boy, he could put me to sleep like that. That's when that thing goes to Keith, man. Come over here, don't say nothing, just be with the
Yes,
action.
No.
exactly.
No.
That's it.
It ain't worth it. It's not worth
No,
it.
and look, don't get me wrong, CC. I do understand where you're coming from. Like I tried to say earlier,
Because
I
it's
do
not for
too.
everybody.
But it, like I said, yeah, you're like, to me, I don't necessarily think, and it's just me, I don't necessarily think a person saying something is a deal breaker. You can say something like it's certain things you can say, like you can't come to me and like, yeah, I just got over AIDS last week. Like you don't be talking. So, but there are certain things that a person can say where it's like, okay, well, help me understand why you said that. I can't just hear that one thing and they said, oh, you clearly got to be, but again, that's just me. But you do have people that just have that, everything has to be in order. If it's outside of this, and if you can afford that and it be afforded to you, by all means, baby, do your thing.
That's because Lucy got a line outside her door. She can pick and choose that.
Exactly.
Well, I think most women do. I mean, let's be real. Most
do
women
what?
have options. Most women have options.
Women have more options than guys.
And I believe that. But
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I can tell you how it's true right now. Let me explain how it's true. You know how it's true? Y'all get more dick thrown at y'all than men get pussy thrown at them. I'm gonna tell you why. Because from the age y'all was 13, men have been approaching y'all saying y'all want to, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that?
But Devon, we're not 13 anymore.
No, but
exactly.
Whoa. It don't matter. I know women in their 50s that are pulling 25-year-old men.
So Toni, what you saying to me now was that I should be collecting all the dick I can before it's too late?
Girl, pussy coupons. Okay, hand them out. Hand them out.
You know what? I and it's probably a personality disorder.
No, it's not.
To say, like, if you say something to me crazy or dumb or like, that's a complete turnoff. And now I'm done. I don't even want to have
so
with you.
You know the way you handle that, or the way I handle it.
How?
Nigga, don't speak. Just come in.
Well, real quick, Toni. Let me ask you a question.
Ready?
Let me ask one question. Let me ask a question. Cece, could you be cool with somebody who just said something that you don't agree with? Can you be cool with them?
Don't agree with? Yes, I could be cool.
Okay.
With them.
Then I'm really confused now.
Exactly.
If you're saying you could be cool with somebody that you don't agree with, but you just
I could be cool with you, but I don't have to be naked with you. That's a whole different thing.
I get that.
Well, okay.
But the reason I said that is you saying you could be cool with them, but you couldn't sleep with somebody who you don't agree with.
Not that I don't agree with. It's not necessarily agree. Sometimes people just say stuff that's off, and you like.
Okay, so give us an example so we know what we're going by here.
I can't even give you an example.
You said you just went on a date with a guy. He said something and you shut him down immediately.
Exactly. So what did he say?
I don't even remember what he said. That's the whole thing. Like,
well, then why is it important?
I was turned off, and I was like, and immediately we were in a restaurant, and he said something to me, and whatever it was, immediately it clicked off. I was like, that's it, he's done. And I didn't hear nothing else he said.
Was it that egregious? Was it that crazy?
I know,
because because I'm gonna say something like this: if somebody says something to me that crazy, like if I'm at a dinner and I'm dating a white woman and she say, "Man, niggas is funny," I'd be like, "Whoa!"
It's time to end it.
Yeah, if she said niggas is wilding, I'd be like, "Wait a minute," and I would not forget. Hey, man, 2 years ago, I went out with this white lady, and she said niggas is crazy, and that shut the whole thing down. Now, the reason I say that is you said you went on with a date with a dude last week, and he said something so crazy that you shut the date off right there.
It wasn't okay. So here's the thing: for me, sexually, you have to be intelligent, and I have to be attracted to your mind. So if I go out with you and you say something stupid, I'm done. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker stupid as shit.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Did you even investigate past that statement he made? Did you ask him? Did you probe as to what he meant?
Because in my mind, I was just like, it was like a light that click. I was like, oh, he's not intelligent at all. He just said, I can't remember what he said. Like, this boy just said something to me so stupid. I just clicked. I just turned off.
Could have been that he was having an off night.
It could have been, but he was off that night.
How would you know that if you didn't ask?
Let me ask one more question. So did y'all talk for a while leading up to the date?
Right.
I had spoken to him before, yes.
Okay. How long did y'all speak before y'all actually went out?
Quite a while.
So in that long time, he didn't say
no. And I speak just like, pleasantries. Like, okay, so the guy worked at my job, and it was like, good morning, how you doing? So this guy begged me for months for me to let him take me out on a date. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna, because usually I don't date people on my job. I'm like, I don't have time for you to get mad, come up here and knock all my shit off my desk because you got a problem today. And I went out with him, and then he just started talking, and I was like, no, this is not.
So then y'all didn't talk before you went out then?
No, just like I said, pleasantries.
So it was just high and back.
Small talk, yeah, how was your weekend, stuff like that. But I was like,
so you didn't meet him at the drive-thru at McDonald's?
No.
So basically, you didn't even give the man a chance to even
she didn't.
Correct.
I gave him a chance when I went on the date, and then he turned me off.
So let me stop you. Because in reality, you did not give him a chance when you said you would go out with him on a date. You really did not give him a true chance. Because
so tell me, what would be a true chance?
What I think would have been the ideal is that if he had said something that you found that was off-colored, then you should have probed a little bit more as to, well, what did you mean by that? Or how could you say that? Or what makes you think that?
And sometimes
it allows him an opportunity to retort.
And
you didn't give him an opportunity just because you said, okay, I'll go out with you on a date. You didn't give him an opportunity.
And sometimes, men do get nervous too when they're on a date. And he was anticipating going out with you. And people say some stupid things when they are nervous.
I was literally going to say that. Like, he could have been like, he might have thought that was something you were into because he liked you and just said, but he didn't know how to present it as a question or as a poem or something first. Now, again, I don't know the guy. I'm not going to speak for him, but I do understand what it's like to be in the presence of somebody and it's fresh and you don't know him well enough. Like you said, y'all didn't talk enough. He don't know you well enough to know. I don't know how to not mess up with you.
And she's an attractive woman, so he was already thrown off.
And that's the thing about with CC. I can obviously tell you have a very strong personality. That being the case too, depending on if he's the alpha.
And very judgmental.
So
I'm working on that, Yvonne. I know that I'm judgmental. I'm working on it. Trust me, my whole family is like, listen. Even my daughter's like, damn, you didn't give nobody a chance.
Because you know what, CC? Where'd you go? So you know what, CC? I've got friends on here that are in that chat room that have known me for over 45, 50 years. I was a lot like you.
Okay. So tell me more. Now I'm interested.
Yeah, I was a lot like you. I didn't give guys an opportunity. Okay. I didn't give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Because I was so strong-willed. I was very very headstrong. Okay. And I felt that a man should be, I mean, he should be the model of what I have made up in my mind and what I wrote down on a piece of paper. Yvonne will tell you that, because if he ain't 6 foot, then hell, you ain't going out with me.
Sure.
You know, if he didn't make X amount of dollars, hell no, I ain't going out with me. Ah. So
if
we
he's
put
not
ourselves in this
intellectually, she ain't going out with him.
exactly.
But see, that was the second, and that was the second strike, because we went somewhere and he said to me, "Oh, how much does police cost?" Then he said, "Damn, I don't even think I could afford you, could I?" I said, "Oh, he gotta go."
But that's come on now.
That was a compliment, CC.
I was like, but from the time it started out like that, I got dressed. He comes to my house. He picks me up. He's like, "Oh,
CC,
wow."
real quick. I'm gonna let you say. Didn't y'all say y'all work together so you know what he made?
Exactly.
I know what he makes, because let me tell you that I know what everybody makes. I run the payroll at my job.
Don't what he said shouldn't matter.
I knew he didn't make a lot of money like I did, but I went out with him anyway because the little pleasantries, I thought, okay, it was like tee hee ha ha. Okay, that's funny. You're amusing. I'm gonna let you take me out, amuse me some more. And then he failed to amuse me, and I was like, oh no.
So wait. Let me understand something real quick. Can I get a second late? So CC, let me ask you a question. You said you know what everybody makes at your job, right?
Yeah.
Then you said that the man said, "I don't think I can afford you," and you said that was a strike, which means you knew what he was made before he even said
I
that.
did know,
to you.
but the fact that he even said that just threw me off.
Right,
Because
but
then
CC,
he started like
CC, go ahead. Only reason I said that is to say this. You knew what he made before he said that. So the fact that he said it shouldn't even matter. It shouldn't have mattered.
It mattered because it made me feel a kind of certain way. Like, oh, well, you got
okay. What did it make you feel like?
So we get in the car. I have my bag. He's like, wow, how much that cost? And I was like,
You want to do what?
he asked me how much my bag cost, my handbag. So I'm like, why would he ask me how much my handbag cost? And I didn't really want to tell him. But then he was like, well, I know it's expensive. Then he was like, oh, those are nice shoes. So for me, like, he's calculating how much money I'm spending on my outfit before we even went anywhere. Then we get somewhere, I order a bottle of wine. He's like, oh, how much that cost? And I said to him, don't worry about how much it costs. I have money. I don't go nowhere without money, and I'm not going to rack up a bill. And like Yvonne said, I already know how much he makes, so I already know.
So, CC, everything he did leading up to that, none of that was a deal breaker to you, right? Because you still went through with the date.
Yep.
Well, I was already there. By the time he started like talking, I was already there, and it was like a checklist of just wrong. That's like he's saying all this wrong stuff. I don't know. It just turned me off. It really turned me off.
I do get it. Only reason, I mean, I'm just in my brain, I'm just trying to make 2 and 2 equal 4.
And then I was like, as we were talking, I'm saying things, and he's like, just words. Oh, what does that mean? I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, so okay, so you're saying,
but you know what, Yvonne? Yvonne? Cece lost patience in the very beginning of that date. And you know why I say that? Because she said, put it this way. When she said, oh, he's been asking me, I'm paraphrasing, asking me to go out. And I finally said, oh, okay. So she was like relenting, basically. Okay. And she really didn't give a shit.
So she was doing him a favor.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't like that, y'all.
That's the way it sounded.
Exactly how it sounds. Yeah, I gotta agree with Yvonne on that one. That's exactly how it sounds.
And if you already knew how much he made, he was not equally yoked to you. Why did you even agree to go out with him in the first place?
Well, one of the things, like I said, he repeatedly asked me on the date, and he wasn't a bad-looking guy. I'm not gonna lie, the guy, he was a good-looking guy.
So, ho, real quick.
Wait a minute, I missed that.
That was good.
He was cute.
And I was like, well, let me see what else, what else is in the package. Then I was like, it started unwrapping. I was like, oh no, you good to look at, but you dumb as a box of nails. That's not for me.
That was kind of a point I made a little early on.
Exactly.
But that's again why
Exactly.
I don't have sex with people who are okay. Well, you're good sex. It doesn't. You good to look at, and then that's it.
So let me ask you this: Could you be with a man that took care of you wholeheartedly all the way, made sure none of your bills was behind as you asked for earlier, but he's like a 4 to look at?
Absolutely.
Okay. So let me get this straight, CC. Okay. So let me get this straight.
My first daughter's father looked like Shabba Ranks, but he never every time I did like this, he pulled out the wallet.
So, okay. Remember you said something earlier about making it sound like prostitution? Because you literally just sat here and said, oh, if this dude made sure all my bills and everything was taken care of, I'd bust these
But
legs off in a
there's
minute.
stuff behind that because people could be good to look at, and you're not going to be good to look at forever. But security is different.
I get that, but ugly from the beginning is going to be ugly at the end, regardless.
That's right.
But I'm not worried about ugly. I don't care about
So
ugly.
then you shouldn't be worried about how they looked in the beginning and the end either.
Exactly.
We going in circles, CC. This ain't going. I mean, only reason I say that is if you saying that I wouldn't have sex with a person if he looked good but he's irritated, and I get it. But if that's the case, why would you have sex with a person for all he does is support you financially, but it's hard to look at?
Exactly.
It's basically the same balancing act, just on
It really is.
I don't
you
know
picking money over penis.
It gets to
Exactly.
security. I don't. Me being hard to look at. That's not a deal breaker for me. But not being intelligent and not being able to. Now you're doing two things. You good.
So if he wasn't
intelligent,
if he wasn't,
I already know that you're not even in my tax bracket. So now that's two things against you already.
Okay,
and
so
if you have more for yourself is that you good to look at.
If he's not intelligent, and he's broke, but got enough money to pay your bills, he cool.
No, because now you paying all my bills. What you doing for yourself? And then you're not intelligent, so you're not even going to be able to get a new job. So that it's like.
Can I ask a question without it being seeming offensive? Can I ask a quick question? I swear to God, I'm not trying to be offensive.
Me and you is me and you. You ask me whatever you want to ask me.
CC, what you bringing to the table for that man? If that man's taking care of you, what are you bringing to that table too?
Because first of all, he can't take care of me. That guy, he couldn't take care of me.
Why not?
Trust me, I see his.
Okay. You remember? Hold on.
What I could do for him is encourage him to do better and move up, and I could.
A man that's gonna take care of your bills would not need your encouragement.
Exactly.
A man that coming on you telling you I got everything, don't even worry about it. Trust me, he's not.
But he don't need your encouragement.
About this particular guy,
we're
talking about a man in general. That is going to take care of you.
I'm saying if you
don't need encouragement.
You basically, I'm assuming you make a decent amount of money. Let's say you meet a mid-6-figure making man that makes sure you're okay, because you live in a very pricey area of the United States. I already know. So we come into the world where this man is saying, "I got you. Sit back. You ain't got to do this." Now, again, he's a 4, whatever, but at the end of the day, what do you bring to that man? Because encouragement, trust me, he won't need that. So what are you bringing?
I'm bringing all of the other things that you need balance.
Like what?
Such as?
All other things. Like when you have a wife is not just bringing half the bills. When you have
he didn't say wife. He said, what are you bringing?
What are you bringing?
I'm bringing all of me, all of my knowledge.
Which is what?
I know.
You can't say I'm bringing this pussy. Hey, we gonna talk straight. You can't say I'm slapping this pussy on the table. He better enjoy it.
And that's
because
it.
that goes back to what I said earlier
Exactly.
in the show.
No, but that's not it. I mean, I have all of my financial knowledge, my investing knowledge, all of that.
That's what he has.
Yeah, that's what he got.
He already got it.
When we bring it together, we double and tripling.
No, you're bringing a bag. He's bringing 6 figures. It's a difference. I can't show up with 6 figures and you come in with a bag talking about we equal. That's not how this works.
No, that's not how it works. But there are other elements that come to it. There are other things that come.
Tell me, the $6 million man. Tell me how you better my life. I know how I better yours. Tell me how you better mine.
It's not financial, that's for sure. There are other things. People say that all the time, and it's just like this conversation that we have with these men. Why should I get married? I could hire Consuela to clean my house. But when you get 75, Consuela's not going to ask you, did you take your diabetes medicine? She's not going to make your doctor's appointments.
But I can have a personal assistant that can.
Yeah, you can, but you know.
So I'm still waiting on what's being brought to my table.
Say it again.
I still have to see if I'm delivering the table, the napkin, the paper cloth, the silverware, and everything on this table. You can't just come here and sit at my table. You have to tell me, what do you bring to my table?
Understood, but I'm not out here looking for six-figure men. I'm trying to look for men that's on my level.
Stacey, we need to talk.
And I have to say, you saw what that man made. Did you see that man's bank account? You don't know what that man got.
You don't.
That is true. But it wasn't about the bank account, or I would have never gone out with him in the first place.
Well, apparently.
But you basically went out with him basically as a pity date.
True. No.
Yes.
She's right there.
No, it wasn't a pity date. I was interested to see
because the man said one word and you shut the date off.
Exactly. Because you weren't interested.
I wasn't interested, no, but I went out on the date. I was interested. I was like, okay, he's good looking. He's asked me to go out on a date. I don't want to say beg. I was like, okay, he's persistent. Let me go out with this guy and see what he was about. And when it started unfolding, I did not like what was coming out.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Because you relented to his advances of trying to take you out, what were you expecting other than a conversation?
That's all I was expecting. I was expecting an interesting conversation with somebody who I could talk to. But when I say words and you look at me and go, I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask a question? Let me ask you this, CC, about that date. If this man would have said, if he would have said everything correctly, if he would have, we know his finances. If he would have said everything correctly, was intelligent and everything like that, could you imagine yourself going back to the crib with him?
Right.
Sure, absolutely. It wasn't about money, and I told you he was an attractive guy. If he was interested and intelligent, we could have. For myself, I'm attracted to people who are intelligent. So you know.
But let me say this though. Let me say this. Do you understand that there are different levels of intelligence?
I do understand that, and that's why I was like, not today, sir.
Because he wasn't intelligent to your standard, or because if he wasn't on the same plane of your intelligence, does not mean that he's not intelligent in other areas. You didn't give him an opportunity to find out where his intelligence lies.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Let's say it like this, CC, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Toni, but let's say it like this. Remember that six-figure man I was just talking about a few minutes ago? Let's say you sitting at the table with him, and you say something about investing in some stupid problem. He's like, she's not intelligent enough to know about finances for me to even sit at this table and talk to her.
Then that would be his choice, and he would be like, listen.
Would he be correct in thinking that you're not?
Would he be right?
Would he be right?
He would be he might not be right, but if that's how he feels, he's entitled to that. He's entitled to that.
Okay.
And it would be like, thank you, sir. Good night.
So, but you believe that this person was right about what you said about him without even knowing what he said to be actually factual or not, or to even get into an in-depth conversation about why did you, let's just say, hey, I voted for Donald Trump. Let's say he said that. Now we could say that's dumb. Why would you do that?
Right.
Now, you're within your right to say, that's it for me. Check, please, and I can go. But a sapiosexual, a person who finds intellect interesting, would sit there and say, you know what? Why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Right. That's a whole different thing than me using vocabulary words and you looking
at it's the same thing. Right, Yvonne? Yvonne just said no.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
When you going into intellect, you want to have an intellectual conversation. 9 times out of 10, when you're doing that, you have to get a verbal back and forth in order to understand where a person's coming from. There's a thing as narrow-minded intelligence, which means that all you think about in your brain is you being right, but you're smart enough to see this.
Yes.
But there's intellectuals who understand the concept of, in order to get something out of somebody, you have to hear that person and I have to go back and regurgitate it back to them. Exactly. So that being the case, I believe that situation is like, I'm smart enough to know I'm not the smartest person in a room. So therefore, I have to be able to sit down and say, "Ooh, I can pick something off of him, pick something off of him, pick something off of him." A person can say the dumbest thing in the world. I literally believe I can learn something from a person who voted for Donald Trump. I do, because I don't necessarily think like it's a reason why. So therefore, if they have a reason and they can articulate their reason, I can't sit here and say they're dumb. They're obviously intelligent. Like, here's the thing: Candace Owens isn't dumb.
No,
by no means. But I can sit and have a conversation with her. Now, going off your logic. I'm not trying to be mean, but going off your logic, Candace Owens would have opened her mouth and you'd have stood up and walked right off on her.
Instead of figuring out who she is.
It's possible. I could see myself doing that. And I get what you're saying. It just turned me off when I was using, and like I said, I don't even remember what it was, regular vocabulary. And he looked at me and said, "I don't know what that means. What does it mean?" So I was like, I can't even really have a conversation with you if I have to keep stopping to tell you.
Well, you know what? Maybe he was asking you the definition of what you meant by whatever it is you said.
And that's okay.
And it may not have even been what's the definition of that word, just how the context of how you put it, how you said it.
Most of the stuff you could have said could have came off esoteric. Now, if I sat there and said esoteric, a lot of people would be like, wait, let me go through this. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by it's like, and if I said that to a female and she didn't know what it was, am I supposed to walk out and say, you know what? I can't take this. I don't need this.
It's a dumb bitch.
Right. I mean, you got people that don't.
I was like, oh, dude. Oh, God. I'm like, I can't. So now, all I pictured was like me dating him and having to keep telling him what stuff meant about the relationship.
But if you have a bad vocabulary, if your vocabulary is
and
bad,
that's okay.
If you have a vast, and you seem like you might have a vast vocabulary, if because you got to understand that a lot of people don't have
that.
So therefore, you may have to do that, and it doesn't make that person dumb. It just means that you have a more vast vocabulary than he does. That's all.
And it's okay. That's okay. Because if I know anything about you so far, CC, is that I know that you enjoy our people. You enjoy talking to folks.
I do.
You enjoy providing them with information. So why did it stop there? Because he was a man?
I don't know. Maybe, it's not just a man, because I've had conversations with women who said something to me that was off, and I was like, you know what? I don't have time for her. She's out here.
So then let me ask you this. So is there a possibility maybe that there is time to adjust our patience?
Yeah. There's definitely room for me to adjust my patience, and I'm still doing it. You guys think I'm impatient now? A few years ago,
you could find a man who has never stepped foot in a college or a university, and he might not have the intelligence or the level of intelligence or articulation that you have.
The reason
but he might be the smartest thing that's running a business, because you don't need a degree to do that if you got an idea and you got a goal.
Let me, and I just wanted to say that, Toni, you're so right with that, because I wanted to say this. I believe D.L. Hughley is one of the smartest people I've ever got a chance to meet. I actually got him to sign my book. I believe Chris Rock is one of the other smartest people I've ever met. Neither one of them graduated high school. They both got
Whoopi Goldberg.
Goldberg. Neither one of them, none of them
people
graduated high school
and
got GEDs. But literally right now, and that man he knows more about life, and not. I don't think it's necessarily age. He just knows more about things in general than I do, and I consider myself. I consider myself semi-intelligent, and I just like it. I can't look at a person and just say you say one, and it's just me, and it's nothing against you. I personally can't look at a person and say you say one thing and that's it for me. Like
but it's not just intelligence, and like Toni said, I think it might be my patience, because it doesn't always necessarily have to be, like a conversation with vocabulary. It's just I feel like once you've done something wrong to me, you're just going to continue to do wrong shit. So let me cut you off right here.
So I am seeing you in me.
To not be bogus with that, CC.
Yeah.
A lot of women end up single and lonely that way. And I'm not saying that to you. I know you don't have a problem with it.
Kids. I have not been lonely since 1993.
No. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a way of saying it like that. I mean like there's a difference between children and companionship.
I agree.
There's a different level of love, because love my kids, but they could never be my companion to a point where it's like I can lay with them, I can chill with them. There's a different level of release comes with that partner that ever will come from a child. So again, and I'm not saying that everybody necessarily has to have that. No, you don't. Like, I believe that people can go through life and not ever have to experience that again. I would recommend that everybody experience it once, but I know people that will never have to experience it again, and they're okay with it. But for me, I would need that, because I think all men at a point need that softest side of things, because the world itself for guys out here is a tough world for us to navigate through anyway. So
it's getting that way for women too.
We need the Yvonnes, and we need the CCs. We need y'all.
We got to wrap this up. You know what? I got to come back, and we're going to have to do some more of this. I enjoyed this.
Well, you know what? I have a question for CC.
Okay.
Have you and the guy talked since the date? Or is he avoiding you?
He's not avoiding me. I'm avoiding him. Like, he's asked me, like, when we're going to go out again. And, just the other day, he texted me, he's like, oh, how you doing? Whatever. And I just, this point, like,
before y'all wrap it up, Toni, real quick, CC, give him a shot, man.
That's what I was going to say.
Go on another date and see if it acts the same way it did as the first. And if it does, you justify it. But at least you know you gave
it. But when you do decide to go out with him again, I want you to open your mind. I don't want you to look at, he said the wrong thing, because you're going to go into it, and that's just going to be in your head. You have to give him an honest chance. Okay? I want you to be able to go out, let go of all of the intelligence that you have. We know that you're intelligent. You know that you are, and so does he. Let go and try and have some fun.
Know what you do, CC? Get you some sex before you go on that date. And I guarantee you won't be tight with it. Get you some. Y'all have a good night.
Then I wouldn't have to go on no date. I'll be straight.
Wrap the show up. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Oh my God. That was fun. We haven't gone over 30 minutes, and I don't know how long. Dear Lord.
I know. Well, we were 3 minutes late, so.
And I'm ready to go to bed, because I'm about to drink the last of this.
I'm surprised you still standing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when I say I got issues, I got issues. I need to have sex so I can get it off my mind.
You better go in your toy chest.
That's pretty much where it's going to be. Oh my God. But that was a good show. That was fun. I'm glad that Yvonne and CC decided to join us.
I know.
I enjoyed the talk. But we got to do that one again. We do. We might just have to have one of those girl talk shows.
But we have to have a man in there too, because Devon brought something in.
Did.
And having just women, I mean, and I think I said this before on another show, but just having a woman's side is
There's no balance.
yeah. So we need somebody, and it was good when Chris was here. Now that he's deserted us,
I know. He was on Truth Brothers.
I know. I saw him.
For a few weeks, so maybe we can get him back, or maybe even get Yvonne back, to give us some balance. That would be fun. Great having you, Mr. Devon.
Yes.
So, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It is late for us. I got to finish off my wine before I pass out. What's coming on tomorrow night? They have this long topic for True Brothers. You can't say that. Cancel culture gone wrong. I can't remember stuff like that, but that's tomorrow's night show with True Brothers. So you've been watching Hot Topics Talk Radio with me and Yvonne Baker. Make sure that you follow us right here on Facebook. Follow us and come on back every Wednesday night. The show always begins at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 9 Central.
Or thereabouts.
Coast. Huh?
Or thereabouts.
Somewhere about there. You can find us right here on Facebook under Hot Topics Talk Radio. Make sure that you visit our website as well at hottopicstalkradio.com. Come on back tomorrow night with True Brothers TV with Devon Patrick. You saw him here tonight. And Ray Gage. They're going to be coming back with Cancel Culture Gone Wrong tomorrow night. Their show starts at 7 o'clock. Also, 9 Central, 10 on the East Coast. So, with that being said, we're going to get out of here. We're wishing you a wonderful rest of your night. And I'll see you guys on the other side tomorrow night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
They're still chatting in the chat room. Yes, she is amazing. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.